VACAY-JAYTV.
You know the motto.
Yo, what's good? What's going on, fam? What's going on? It's your man VACAY-J. We are back once again. We in the building, baby. We in the building. What's good? Yeah. What's good, family? What's good, family? It's time. Episode 3, final predictions. What it look like, baby. You know what it is, man. What it look like. We here. Hours before the show airs. You already know we gonna play this game. We gonna put it up. What's good, Breezy? Breeze is in the building. What's good, hun? How you doing? Thank you for coming through and supporting your boy. You already know. We got some picks. We gonna play the game. You know what it is. Definitely hit that like button for your boy. Send this out to everybody. If you're loving Raising Kanan, right? Not Raising Cain, the chicken. If you're loving Raising Kanan, absolutely. Go ahead and make sure that you tell everybody that we are on the air. And we're gonna get it in. What's good? I hope everybody's well. How was your day? Hope your day is well. Look, we are hours before the show airs. If you are excited, if you are ready for this episode 3, absolutely. I need you to put some fire emojis in the chat. Put some fire emojis in the chat for your boy, because we're gonna go in. I got some exclusive picks. And you know how this game goes. All right? So I'm not going to hold you, fam. Let's get right to it. Playing the game, what it look like, all right? So I'm going to, for those that are brand new, all right, I'm going to pull up some picks, okay? It's your man VACAY-J. I'm going to pull up some picks. And what's going to happen is you're going to guess what you think is going on, all right? Based on the last episode, the episode before that, and the entire, seasons of Raising Kanan. So if you know Raising Kanan, you kind of have an idea of what's going on. All right. So I'm going to pull up a couple of picks, family. Let me know when you're ready. Thank you, Breezy Breeze, with the fire emojis. If you are in the chat and you are in the bushes, it's all good. Appreciate you being here, but definitely hit that like button for your boy. And we're going to go in, fam. Let everybody know we playing what it look like. All right. So I got so many choices. Man, okay, I'm going to pull up a pick and let's see what it is, all right? Okay. All right, boom. Here's the first pick. Here's the first exclusive pick, what it looked like Raising Kanan. You ready? Here we go. Aha. Okay. Now, what does it look like, family? Right? We got Rock. And we got some 2 dudes behind her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm trying to look at the background and the whole nine and what this, I saw the trailer, right? So if you've seen the trailer, you kind of have an idea as to what's going on here, right? I remember seeing Rock and these 2 goons behind her, and this was at the Golden Pavilion spot, right? This is probably after Unique popped one of the store owners or one of the relatives of, the Golden Pavilion guy, messing up business, messing everything up. So I believe this right here is a pic of her talking to Quan. Quan is walking in there, coming up in there with his goons. And yeah, she got her goons right there. You know what I'm saying? It's good that Rock finally got some backup. You know what I mean? Besides Marv and Lou, he totally out the game, right? Lou is totally out of the game. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Bree says, they looking like the meat is about to come off the grill. I know, right? They're looking like bulldogs, right? Like, yeah, I'm ready to eat. You know? I'm ready to eat, especially tall man right there. He like, yeah, I'm hungry, yo. You know what I'm saying? But he also like, yo, don't test Rock. Don't come at Rock any type of way. I don't know who this dude is, but we gonna find out in episode 3, family. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely looked like a bulldog, ready to eat that steak. Okay. Let's go. Be playing What It Looked Like, family. If you just joined us, definitely hit that like button. We are playing What It Looked Like with VACAY-JayTV. We in the building, family. All right, so let's go to the next one. Let me see. What up? And Mac is in the building. Salute. Okay, the fam is coming through. What's good? Hey, NL Hancock is in the building. NL Hancock, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Everybody coming through. You already know we playing What It Looked Like. I got these exclusive pics, and we just showed this one. So you can go ahead and chime in below what it looked like right here. I said, this is Rock talking to Quan. He coming through to talk about the hit that Unique already hit one of the Golden Pavilions, right? Took out probably, dude, uncle, or whatever, the cousin and all of that, right? So that's from the trailer, Bree said these guys look like they ready to eat, you know what I'm saying? They ready for the meat to fall off the bones, you know what I'm saying? Looking like bulldogs behind Rock. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna pull up the next pic. This one should be good. This one should be real good. There's a couple of pics connected to this one, but I'm gonna show you the one that kind of exposes it a little bit. All right, it exposes it a little bit. All right, here we go. What it looked like, family. What it looked like. Hit that like button, fam. Here we go. What it looked like, family. Uh-oh. Is this a Monet Tejada dinner? Is this like a Monet Tejada dinner? Is this a Tejada dinner type? Was this before the Tejadas? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. If you watch Ghost, you know what I'm talking about. There's always something happening at the dinner table in Ghost with the Tejadas, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a new discovery. Birth certificates start flying out. They finding out that Diana putting red wigs on, right? But here we are raising Kanan. And we got Marv. Look at Marv in that bottom corner. He like, oh, shit. Something about to go down, man. He don't want to be there. Look at Juke. Juke is like, oh, my God. Like, she looks scared as hell. Juke looks super scary right there. You know what I mean? Juke is, she looked real concerned because Rock looked like she upset, all right? She looked like she upset. They had dinner somewhere. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. What it looked like, family, what it looked like. Let's see. Breece, a.k.a. Breece Lamar says, Lou, welcome home dinner, but there will be drama. Okay. That's a prediction. That's what you think it is. Okay. Monique 69 Ways in the building. What's good? Thank you for coming through. Let's see. M. Max says, I think that's when they learn about Mama Thomas having the C word. Yes. I think that too, bro. I think that too. Because I'm going to connect these other pictures because they totally go together, right? There's about 3 pictures that kind of go with this first pic, right? So you got this one right here. She looking mad. And then you got this one right here, which you got your boy, you know what I'm saying, Kanan, and Marv with that wild shirt. He got that wild shirt, yo. Like, I don't think I would have rocked that shirt back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? And then you got right here, they all had dinner together. So I'm thinking this is probably her telling the family, right? I think Kanan may have taught grandmama, right, Joyce, to tell the whole family what's going on as far as her illness, right? And Rock is looking like, why you ain't tell Kanan? You knew about this? Why you ain't tell us, Kanan? Oh, grandmother said don't tell. You know what I'm saying? She said don't tell her. So she mad. She probably mad at both of them right now. She probably mad at both, B-O-F. She probably mad at both of them right now because they've been hiding this secret. And that's why Rock is just mad, upset. Look at her. She's still looking fine. Even when she's mad, she fine. Dang. Come on, man. Shit. Even when she mad, she fine, dog. She fine. What's good? I'm seeing the family come through. Let me see. Yep. What's good? Stephen Harris in the building. What's good, my guy? What's good, my guy? Exclusive pics. You already know what it is. We playing that game. What it look like, all right? Let me see. Breece says, oh, they going to try to get tears from us this scene. Yeah. Yeah, they gonna try. You know what I'm saying? And I know, if I know you, Breece, aka Breece Lamar, aka Breeze, you gonna have that one thug tear. When the thugs cry. That one thug tear gonna come down your eye, right? What's up, Noah Angel in the building. What's good? What's good? Thank you for coming through. We are playing What It Look Like. You know what it is. Exclusive pics hours before the show begins and airs. Let me see. My guy Stephen Harris says they all found out that Mama Joyce has the C word and caught them by surprise. Yeah, caught them by surprise. Yeah. Like I said, I think she's definitely gonna be mad with Kanan, and she's gonna be mad with Mama Joyce because they're gonna be like, well, how long? You know, she's gonna ask questions. She's gonna have mad questions. How long you had it? Right? When was you gonna tell us? Right? You know, she's gonna go right into all of that stuff. You know, I owned you. Why you ain't tell me? Right? He gonna be like, yo, grandmother said don't tell her, B. You know what I'm saying? Yo, ma, you chill. Yo, you bugging, ma, you bugging. That's how you talk. Yo, you bugging, ma. Why you bugging? So that's what's gonna go down. Yeah, they definitely gonna be mad at Grandmama Joyce, and they definitely gonna be mad. You laughing at? You laughing? Yeah. And they definitely gonna get mad at Kanan. Yeah, it's definitely coming out that she has the C word. Yeah, I don't even like saying it. Yep. Let me see. The food look good. The food look good. Okay. I ain't even see the food. The food look good. Let me go back to the food. Let me see if we can. Oh, yeah. You already know. You already know they going in, even though it's a little digitized. You know what I'm saying? You know, okay, what kind of drink? What they drinking? Probably iced tea with mad sugar in it. You know what I'm saying? Iced tea with mad sugar. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to find out. Mama Joyce got the C word, and Rock is going to be pissed off. I ain't pissed off. We playing What It Look Like family. Exclusive pics with your boy VACAY-J. We getting ready for that Raising Kanan. Welcome everybody to VACAY-JTV. All right, let's go to the next pic. Let's go to the next one. I got the next one on here. All right? Aisha. Okay, this is another pic from that dinner table. Same dinner. This is a different angle. You know what I mean? Yeah, she pissed. She going in on mama. I don't think it's going to be nice, man. I don't think she's going to be nice to grandma, man. I think she's going to be like, oh, you hated us for all these years and you treated us this way? You want some sympathy? You know how Rock is, man. You know how Rock was with Lou, right? Now, this is her mama, and she don't really like her moms like that. So if she going in on moms, I don't think y'all gonna be happy with Rock, man. Okay. Again, What It Look Like family. Let's go in. Final predictions, episode 3. Let me bring up another pic. Okay. Where's this other one? Boom. Let me see. What is this? Okay. Rock is sitting, looks like in a school. That's probably Kanan sitting next to right there in the back. You see what it says in the back? What does it say in the back? Can y'all read that? What does it say on that board behind this guy? This guy, he looks like Christopher Columbus or something, you know what I'm saying? What does it say? Welcome to, it's kind of blurred out. Does it say family night? Welcome to family night. Okay. Welcome to family night. Okay, Rock is sitting in with Kanan on some family night. You know, there's parents, teacher, you know, whatever they call it. They call it a family night. Or is bring your family to school day? And Kanan bringing his moms? Oh, boy. What is this going to be like? Did he finish his paper? Are they like, yeah, Kanan didn't finish his paper because, you know, we didn't have your input on, you know, Grandpa Elijah. Let me see. All right. What's going on? Ty Shepard in the building. Okay. Max says, welcome to family night. Ty Shepard says, yeah, welcome to family night. Bree says, she at the schoolhouse. Okay. Noah Angel says, parent teacher night for Kanan school. Welcome to family night. Okay. All right. What the heck? Yo, is this the last year? Is Kanan finally a senior this year? Is that what's going on? Is he finally a senior? Because he doing papers and stuff now. We ain't never see Kanan do no papers. When we started seeing Kanan doing papers, like this is super weird. Super weird. We starting seeing more school now. You know what I mean? Like, are they trying to show, Kanan he did get some type of education, right? That's right. Yeah, Kanan did get some type of education, bruh. You know what I mean? Let's see. And Max, what'd you say? And Max says, that's probably when Kanan reads that paper about his family. Okay. Oh, so we got to go up there and, dang. So not only does he have to write the paper, but he got to go up there and read the paper. Oh, man, that's, I don't know, man. Did they do that to y'all in school? All right, you're going to read the paper, and then you're going to have your parents come in, and everybody's going to read about the matriarch and the patriarchs in the family. I don't know. Like, I was good at speech, so go figure. Speech and marketing. And a little bit of singing, little bit of singing and doing beats. So, what up, Teresa? Teresa's in the building. What's good? Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if this is your very first time here with VACAY-JayTV and the family, right? You see all these people in the chat? That's the fam right there. All right, Kanan in LD class. What is LD class? I don't know. You break it down for your boy. Don't yo, be nice. Be nice. If it is what I think it is, be nice, yo. Be nice, yo. Oh, man, he's special, right? He's special? Okay. Kanan's special? Dang, man. Don't say Kanan in the special class, yo. Don't say Kanan was on the short butts. Don't say that. Don't say that. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right, boom. Oh, the menace, right? This is the protagonist, the antagonist or the protagonist. He's the antagonist, right? He's antagonizing, right? Your boy Neek got the silencer, boy. He got smart. It's like, man, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to just go. I'm going to take people out. Ain't nobody going to hear it. It's just going to go down. Boom. That's it. I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that, B. I knew you was going to say it. No, he not. No, he not. No, he not. No, he not. Yo, your man Neek is going to start his terrorizing. Yes, that's right. Ronnie Jr. is at it again, boy. Yeah. This one, I think he's going to turn up, but like, okay, so let's see. Last episode, when he took out the lawyer dude, Andre, or whatever his name is, right? Bald head, right? Y'all call him Terry Silver's father, right? Y'all funny. Terry Silver, right? His father. Andre, the lawyer, he had mad connects, man. That was a bad move because he had wild connects. He's gonna hook Rock up with a whole deal with the feds. You know what I mean? If she decided to snitch, you know what I mean? But yeah. So he turned up. He went from like 0 to like 0.1. You know what I mean? This episode, I think your boy Neek is gonna turn up to probably a nice, cool simmering 2. Maybe a simmering 2. I don't think he's gonna get to take out, all of the warehouses yet. He ain't gonna get to the warehouses yet. But this episode coming up, I believe that he is going to take out the owners of the Chinese food store, the original Chinese food store that he had, and then he's gonna find out Rock and them is running work out of there. And he's going to be like, yeah. You seen the trailer. He was like, y'all forgot all about me, huh? That's what he's going to do. There you go. With the echo. That's how you going to do it. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. Let's see here. Bree says, but they are putting too much in the trailer. It's obvious he takes at the owner, right? Yeah. It's obvious. But as you know what though? It's like that right there to me, when they do that with the owners and stuff like that, this is part of his like retaliation, right? Revenge thing. I kind of expected that. You know what I mean? Like if anybody, he gonna get at them first, the first people that he was working with, trying to put work in and at that store where he took Ronnie and the whole nine, trying to get Ronnie off the street mentality and put it in the Chinese food store. So it's kind of like, to me, it's kind of expected that they would, be in the crosshairs and the crossfire of what's going on with Neek. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're gonna get taken out. And then that's why, Rock is gonna have a meeting with Quan, like, yo, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got involved with you and business is going crazy. Like, my people's getting taken out, but your people's ain't getting taken out. He probably gonna say something slick like that. I want Rock to slap Quan. And I don't condone violence. I don't. But the way Quan is treating Rock, he's treating Rock like she a worker. She a boss. You know what I mean? Like, she's a boss to me. To me, she a boss. So I'm like, bro, treat her as such. But I think something gonna happen between Quan and Rock. I think Rock gonna have to be like, let me put on the silencer real quick. You know what I mean? We can expect it, but there was a time they left mysteries in the trailer. Yeah. Well, you mean left the mysteries in the trailer, right? You know what though? They didn't show that lawyer dude. I was not expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't show that in the trailer. And that was like, it was a very important person to Rock. You know what I'm saying? It was starting to be a very important person to Rock, so they did leave, the Terry Silver's grandfather out, Andre, you know what I'm saying? And Max says, I hope folks don't be blaming Marvin for it since he got that kid out the shop. Yo, right. That's a good point, bro. That's a good point, right? He threatened that kid, but he did let him go, right? He did let him go, right? So, yeah, I mean, they could always try to twist and be like, yo, Marv went crazy when he found out the dude was taking product or whatever. And then he came back and thought that they was taking product and took them out too, right? He could try. They could try and do that, but I don't think it's going to go down like that. But that is a good point. They could always twist it and think and say that, hey, Marv did it. Marv, man, he bugging, man. Did you see that? I can't post it here because, they tripping, yo. Trust me, they bugging, yo. They bugging. You can't even post nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only post pictures, bugging, yo. But anyway, did y'all see that clip earlier today? I think I posted it on my IG. Follow me on IG, man. That's where I put most of the exclusive stuff out there right there. And, Rock did question Marv, right? She was like, yo, Dre said the feds was watching Stefano and they saw you at his shop. And then Marv was like, nah, that's crazy. That's BS, right? What they talking about? Like, Marv, why you lying to your sister? I put on my post, yo, Marv is bugging. You telling me because you working with Stefano, you gonna start lying to your sister, bro? That ain't cool. Because once she find out the truth, what's gonna happen? What do you think Rock gonna do if she finds out the truth that, Marv is working with Stefano, yo? What do you think she's going to do because he's lying to her? That's not cool. That is not a good look, man. Not a good look at all. Not a good look at all. Yeah, I gotta take that name off. So, all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, let's see here. Yo, Breezy Breeze, it looked like your girl gonna be around for a minute, man. They falling in love, Breeze. That boy in love with this girl, yo, Crystal. I don't know, man. They gonna be getting it in again and again and again. And I'm telling you, Breeze, this might be Sean Mother. I know you was like, nah, that's not her. It's not gonna be Crystal. Kanan gonna have mad shorties. I heard you, I remember. Kanan gonna have mad shorties and it's not gonna be Crystal. Crystal's not gonna be the mother of Sean. Okay, I'm just saying. Look, this is the love interest of Kanan right now. He 17, 18, so he getting it in. He been getting it in. Got her pregnant probably a couple of times and we didn't even know. We know for sure the first time, but your boy counting money and getting some, what we called it back then, skins. He's getting skins, okay? So they falling in love, man. Do you think, here's my question to y'all, do you think that Crystal, somewhere down the line, whether it be the end of the season or next season, do you think that she gonna get popped? That's the question. Cause you know how it goes, man. They getting too close. and your man is about to become the ultimate menace. And if he is going to become the menace, then anybody close to him may get popped, man. May be, a casualty of war. You know what I mean? So, will she get popped either this season or next season? What do y'all say? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at y'all. Just because they're together doesn't make her Sean's mother. I knew you was going to say something like that. And Max says, I hope folks don't blame. Oh, yeah, you said that already. Yeah, I know. You doesn't make it a mother. I know. You don't want it to be her. You know what I mean? Because back last season, she was a bitch, right? You don't like her. I know a lot of people don't like Crystal. You know what I'm saying? But the person that does like her is Kanan. Kanan is feeling Crystal. You know what I'm saying? She got that wop. Let me see. M Mac is saying, I don't trust Crystal. That kid in the apartment with Kanan and Crystal was acting nervous. Yeah. OC, right? It's like, all right, let's take it to the street. When Cass is acting nervous and they like, yo, I gotta go. Let me get up out of here, right? It's like, Kanan is associated with her. He probably knows something about her that makes him nervous, right? Like she be rolling with some other dudes, or maybe she be messing around with somebody else. And OC know that because OC's so small, he can see everything and you won't even notice he's there. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the little people. I got mad respect for the little people. But yeah, he probably knows something more about Crystal than Kanan does. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanan is head over here. His nose is wide open on Crystal, right? Wide open. So she can't do no wrong or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because, when you sliding up in some stuff, it's like you blind. You become blind to a lot of different things, especially when it comes down to, your significant other. They could be doing wrong right in your face and you be like, nah, man, that's my shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just smashing that the other day. How could she wouldn't do me like that. She wouldn't do me. We would always fool ourselves, be like, nah, she wouldn't do me like that. Turn around, she be cheating on you, stole your money, already, you know what I'm saying? Got a whole plan. Crazy. Y'all got to see Duplicity by Tyler Perry. It's kind of wild. Okay, we going to talk about that soon. Yeah. Let's see. You think this season she going to get popped? Okay. Let's see. Bree says it's not about that. Realistically speaking, it doesn't make sense. Okay. What doesn't make sense? That she going to be the mother or that she is going to betray Kanan and get popped? What you think? And Max says exactly, right? Yeah. So OC may know something and he may be like, yo, I'm not going to tell him. I'm not going to be the one. He got to I hate that, man. Don't you hate that? You hate when your friends, they know something about your significant other, or they know something about somebody that's working with you or close with you, and your friends, quote unquote, they're supposed to tell you, yo, man, can I talk to you for a second, man? Yo, look, I ain't, trying to hate on this person, but I heard some things that's what they supposed to do. I heard some things about that. You know what I'm saying? I know that's your girl, or I know that's your man. You know what I mean? Like, that's what friends are supposed to do. But most of the time, people just mind their business and then let you figure it out. And it's like, yeah, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't telling me? Then after the fact, they be like, yo, I kind of knew, but I ain't want to tell you because I knew you was going to get mad. Be like, yo, why you ain't tell me? What's good? You should have told me. You're supposed to be my friend. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Bree says her being the mother. Okay. And I believe her and Kanan are being shady towards each other. Absolutely. They still young, right? They still young. And they still going to be doing some, trying to figure it out type stuff. But they are going to lie because we know Kanan's a liar, right? We know, we know that for sure. And we know Crystal is grimy herself after what she did with Juke. We already know. She could be very grimy. You know what I'm saying? So you got two grimy people, put them together. That ain't nothing but a toxic relationship, yo. Nothing but a super toxic relationship. What's going on? Jay Alexandria's in the building. What's good, Jay? I see you in a minute. Thank you for coming through. All right, let me see. Jay says, I don't think Kanan's falling for it. I don't think he is either. I think he's just smashing, dashing with a passion, getting money. That's it. You know what I mean? Now she's the one that's kind of falling for him. She's the one that wants to have a baby for all the wrong reasons, right? All the wrong. I want to have a baby so the baby can love me back, right? Right. I think we talked about that. Me and Monique 69 Ways. We talked about that. That, you know, the kids don't always go and love you like that. Babies will, but when they get older, it's going to be a little bit rough, right? When you do that for all the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? When you loving somebody for all the wrong reasons. All right, let me see Jay. Let's see what Jay says. Jay says, and I appreciate you coming through. Hit that like button for your boy and the subscribe button if this is your first time. Jay Alexandria says, if that girl didn't pop up, he wouldn't have went to check on her, right? He talking to other chicks too. Nah, she falling, but OC no Crystal been around the block. Yeah. Yep. And Mac said that. And Mac, yeah. Yeah. We agree. We all agree that OC no, you know what I'm saying? He just being real quiet. You know what I'm saying? He not trying to disrupt the business. Because if he tells, if you know how it is, right? You know how it is. When you got bad news and you the messenger, you usually get mad at the messenger, right? You get mad at the messenger because it's like, come on, man. Why are you telling me that? Or you jealous? Or, you know, there's always a bad reaction for whatever reason. People have a bad reaction to real news about somebody that they love or that they in bed with or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Look, they young. They freaking 17 years old, right? I don't know. Is Crystal older? I think they were around the same age, right? Maybe. She may be older. She may be like a year. I mean, she was rolling with Juke. Juke is like 18, right? Because he went to the Army. Juke already out of high school. She went to the Army, right? So, yeah, man. I think she a little bit older, maybe a year or two, maybe a year. Let's see, Bree says, Crystal reminds me of old girl from Minister Society. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to more picks, family. I got a few more picks that we can get into, man. We already know Grandma Joyce gonna do her thing. Let me see right here. What's going on here? Roxy look like she upset. This may be either after the school night meeting. Where's that at? Where's that at? Right here. Maybe. Same jacket? She may be like, Kanan sucks at school, man. He's terrible. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to put him to work. That is Kanan's Mercedes back there. So they may have had an argument. You know what I'm saying? I think they may have had an argument. And she just like, man, ain't nothing getting through to this kid, man. He just dense. You know, he just not getting it. You know, I want to see when he gets schooled. Oh, he already did. He got schooled by Pops and Snaps and Pops about, you know, bringing money back without profits. You know what I'm saying? So he getting schooled all across the board. So Rock, look, I said this before. I said this in the beginning. I said this in my trailer breakdown. This is going to be Rock's most emotional season ever, right? Emotional season ever. And if you watch the interviews on her, then you know that, yeah, she's going to be very, very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable, okay? So let's see here. Let's see. More. What's this? Oh. Wow. Okay. Who is that? That's Marv. We know that's Marv. Who is this little girl? What it look like, family? What it look like, family? Who is this little girl right here that Marv has been in down talking to? You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think it is? Who could it possibly be? It's not a random little girl, right? This is not a random little girl. Who could this possibly be? I'm waiting for y'all to tell. I know what it is. I think I know what it is, but y'all tell me, who do y'all think this little girl is? And why is Marv bending down talking to this little girl, right? Why is Marv bending down talking to this little girl? Let's see. Yep. Y'all right. I think y'all right. I mean, what other little girl would it be? Right? Yeah, dog, we gonna see that. Brees, you might be right, man. They gonna try to get us to shed a tear or two. Because they gonna start talking about Gerald. They gonna start talking about her sister, the sister. Yeah, man. It's gonna be very, very emotional ride for all of us, man, this season, man. Yeah, Gerald Gerald's daughter. What you think, man? Do you think, I mean, like, is she in foster care right now? She has to be, right? If Marv ain't taking care of her, if she don't got family taking care of her, then where is, what is her name? I got her name. Hold on. I got her name up in here somewhere. I said it on the last live. Let me see if I still got it right here. Hold on, fam. What is her name? Here it is. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's bring out the videotape. Okay. Who is this? Boom, boom, boom. You know, we got to do, see, I be doing studies for y'all. I be working for y'all, man. Okay. Let me see. No, that ain't going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Let me go to the next one. Gerald's daughter, right? That's what we said. No. And I got some more people to let y'all know who's coming. Just hold tight. Wait to the very end, family. Hold on tight, because I'm going to introduce you to a couple more people. You know me, man. I throw them exclusives out there for y'all. I got a couple more people that I'm going to introduce you to before the end. But I'm trying to find the daughter's name. Hold on. Not Joyce. Hold on. I think I got it right here. This may be it. I think I got it, man. I think I got it. Hold on. Somebody gonna say Marvin is a good man. Savannah, that's her name, Savannah. Oh, damn, I thought I had it. Gerald's daughter, right? I swear I had that name. I had her name. We got Joyce, we got Quan, we got this person. No, I thought I had it. Yeah. Well, let me look. One more place. One more place. One more place, and I got it for you. One more place, and I got it for you. The mother. Yep, got it. Her name is Amber. Amber Moore. That's not her name. Now I know Savannah's not her name. Her name is Amber. Her name is Amber Moore, right? And she's the young orphaned daughter of Gerald, Marvin's former friend turned informant, where both her father and younger sister have tragically died last season. Marvin is the closest thing to the family she has left. Yeah. So her name is Amber. Alert. That's her name. So that's who this is. So when you see her tonight, be like, yo, VACAY said that's Amber. That's her name. They'll probably call her name too. Yeah, that was sad, man. Super sad, bruh. Super sad. But yeah, I mean, it's good that Marvin's still in contact with her. You know what I'm saying? Making sure she's straight, making sure she's good. Probably giving her some snacks, because, you know, all he got is snacks in his pocket. He's like, you want some of this? You want some snacks? You want some swisher sweets? You know Marv, man. You know Marv. Yep. So we're going to see Amber. Man, what do y'all think? You think she's going to grow up, and you think we're going to watch her grow up? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, they're keeping her around for a reason. You know, they don't do stuff just to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? They may spin the block on something maybe once, maybe twice. And if they do it twice, it's like, all right, you know, this is going to turn into something. They may turn it into some type of story. We don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know. Or, you know, somebody going to pass away. Something going to happen to Marv. You heard it first. Nah, you ain't hear it first, but you already know. Something's going to happen to Marv. And either he's going to get away, or some people are claiming, the streets are claiming, he's going to move away. He's going to go down south. He's going to be on the run. That's what some people say, right? That's what some people say. Some people are saying that, you know? Some people are saying that, okay? Hold on one second. I got to change this. 1 second, family. Got to make sure my name is updated. Okay. There we go. Take that. That was from Tyler Perry's Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? We was on there last night. So, yes, Amber is coming. Let's see here. Bree says, okay. That's not her name. Okay. It was okay, referee. Yep. So there it is, family. Let me see. I got a couple more. I ain't gonna hold you. Couple more. And then stick around to the very end. I got some more people to introduce you to that's coming this season. All right? Coming this season. Okay, we know this is the conversation between Juke and your girl. And he like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You forgot about the music, B? You know what I'm saying? Yo, music is your love, you know? That's your dream. She's like, yo, I'm a dream. I dream in my sleep. Like, she said something like that. And I was like, okay. She done with Butter. She about to hit the streets with Kanan. That's what's going down. That's what's going down. Okay, we seen that already. This dude, he finally gonna get paid. Your boy Unique is finally going to pay him. And you know he a mechanic, so hold up. I had another pick. Here it is. So he's a mechanic. He got his own shop. You know, that's where he was taking care of Unique. But look at this right here. What is Marv doing with Early Tyler? What's up with that? Yo, Marv is with Early Tyler. Yo. What is happening? Is Early Tyler like ear hustling or getting information and then passing it back to Unique? Is that what's happening? Is this the way that Unique is gonna find out that they are running product through the Chinese food stores? And maybe Marv is like, yo, you got the shop. We want to run some product through your store, right? Through your mechanic shop or whatever the case is, right? Let's see. Let me see what you're talking about. Brees, I love it. Appreciate you. Heavy in the chat. I appreciate you. Let me see. Talking about, what you say? Talking about Juke's dream. Yeah, Juke's dream. She's like, yeah, I dream when I sleep. Brees says, I think Early Tyler is out this episode. Episode 4. You think he gonna get power? Okay. Got you. Yeah. I mean, you know, after Unique recover and Early Tyler finally get paid, what other use do we have of Early Tyler? I just want to know what this meeting is about. What does it look like, man? This is crazy to me that he's taking care of Unique, but he's sitting down with Marv. I think Marv gonna spill the beans and say something like, yo, man, you know, we got the Chinese food stores on lock. You know Marv, man, he be kind of sloppy sometimes. You know? Who knows, man? All right, let me see. Yo, what if Unique spies Tyler meeting with Marv? Yeah. That would be a crazy twist, right? Crazy twist, you know what I'm saying? Air Maxwell says Early Tyler is a horrible name. I know, it's weird. Early Tyler. Late Bon. Yo, that would be a crazy twist. And Mac, bruh, you might be onto something. That would be wild, right? He'd be like, he'll meet with him. I got another, where's this other picture? Hold on, let me see if I got this other pic. Hold on, let me go to my photos. While I'm doing that, family, just get ready because we are going to do a first reaction of this same episode that we are predicting after it airs. So 10 minutes after 1 a.m. If you are still up, come through. I'm going to be up. Well, you know, I'm on the West Coast, right? I'm on the West Coast. Excuse me. I knew that was coming. Let me see. I got some other pic here of Unique. And he was doing something with Early Tyler. Hold on, fam. I got you, B. I got you, B. B, where's it at, man? Come on. I got ruthless pics too. Yeah, so after the episode airs, definitely come through. And yeah, we're gonna break this thing down, man. We're gonna react. We're gonna give our first reactions. Definitely come through if you're still up. I mean, you're already up, right? You're already watching it at midnight, you know what I'm saying? Or East Coast, whatever. So definitely come through. Let me see here. Let me see what you're saying. All right. And Max says 100 to Brees. Brees says, right, like no black person needs the name early. What you trying to say? What you trying to say? What you trying to say? I'll be early, son. What you talking about? Yo, that sound like that's a very off-color statement there. Cause we black. But that's funny though. That is funny. Like, yo, bruh. You funny. But I had a pic of Unique. I think it's in my phone. Hold on. I had a pic of Unique pointing down to something in front of Early Tyler, right? And he may be like, yo, what you meeting with Marv for? I saw you. I know who that is. That's Marv right there. That's Marv Thomas. That's Rock brother. What you meet with him for? Oh, yeah, you know he's talking some stuff. He probably going to try to lie or something. Early going to try to lie, and Unique going to be like, nah, man. Nah. You know, he wilding. He like, nah, man. Nah, I don't believe you. And he going to take him out, right? Pow. And be like, choo, 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 choo. That sound like Jason. That don't sound like a pop, right? So yeah, man. Let me see. She says, nah, Jay, you be 1 minute late. You lying. The system, look, hold on. Let me bring this back. You a lie. The system take 1 minute to upload and get going. I'll be on time, baby. I'll be here early, okay? Early vacay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Okay. So I want to find out what's going on here. Is this going to set off Unique? And he going to be like, yo, it's time for you to go, son. You out of here, B. I paid you. Now give me the money back. He gonna pay him and take the money back, dog. Ah, man. Okay. Boom. Got another pick right here. Yo, this is Rock talking to, that's the owner, right? Isn't that the owner of the Golden Pavilions? Yeah. That's the owner of the Golden Pavilions. What it looked like, family. What do you think is going on in this conversation? What it looked like? What are they talking about? Because I'm looking at Rock face and she don't look like she too happy about what he's saying. I think, let me see what y'all talking about first. Let me see what y'all talking about. I know y'all be wild late, you know what I'm saying? You know, you post a message and it comes wild late, okay? Early Brees Larry. Early Brees, early Larry. Let me see. Ah, man, funny stuff, man. Love y'all. Love and appreciate y'all, man. Y'all bring the jokes and the fun. But what do you think is going on here? I personally think that they're going to blame Rock for every bad thing that has happened, right? Before you came along, ain't nobody was getting popped. Before you was coming along, we had a viable business. It was just running. We ain't had none of this crazy stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden now you here and now my people getting taken out. You know what I'm saying? Now my store's getting trashed. Now this, now that. I think they just gonna blame the black woman like they usually do. And she the one that upgraded the whole freaking system, right? She the one that brought in all the money. That's right. I'm bigging up my sisters. She the one with the idea to expand this business beyond everything else. But when it comes down to the blame, they gonna try to blame her. You know what I mean? Yeah, we ain't feeling that. We definitely not feeling that right there. We ain't feeling you, Mr. Pavilion, whatever your name is. You know what I'm saying? Because you benefited off all the money that she brought in with all the product, but now you want to blame her. You know what I mean? I think that's what's going to go down. What do y'all think? Let me know. Drop your comments below. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I think Rock going to get mad. I think she definitely has to become her own supplier. All right? Forget these guys. Have to find new distribution because, again, the Chinese food store was the distribution of, you know, the hubs of the distribution. You know what I'm saying? You put the product in there, the product moves, the money moves. That was the whole distribution right there. You know what I mean? So, Yeah, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. All right, look at your boy. He's ready. Raising Kanan. Midnight is going down. It's going down. Let me see what you're saying. And Max says, Rock could be telling him she's going to look for a new connect. Yeah. I agree, bro. I think it's going to go down like that. Because, again, she not feeling the whole Quan relationship. Like Quan, like I said, treating her like she a worker. You know, this is the 90s, man. So, you know, they not giving the sisters respect like that. Especially a sister in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not giving Rock the respect that she deserves to have. So, you know, they going to talk down to her any type of way. You know, like, you work for me. And Rock going to be like, hell no, I work for myself. F you, Quan, all right? Raekwon, okay? We ain't effing with you. We not messing with you, dog. We not messing with you. So, yeah, that's going to be crazy. All right, y'all ready? That's all the picks right there. I think I got through all of them. Except for the one that didn't upload. We about to eat some dinner with some iced tea. Some iced tea with mad sugar in it, man. Mad sugar. All right, y'all ready for your next? Y'all ready for your next exclusive? All right, y'all ready? Hit that like button, fam. I'm going to give y'all a couple more folks that you will be seeing in the upcoming episode of Raising Kanan. And again, I'm not posting it up here, but I am going to say their name and give a description of them. So this way, when you find out, you be like, yo, I heard that. Yo, VACAY told us about that. All right? You know what I'm saying? I got you, B. I got you, B. You know what I'm saying? Word to my mother. Okay. Who did we do last time? We did. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, we know that's Shirley. We know who Shirley is. We know who Shirley is. We know who Aisha is. Let's see. We got this exclusive going on, fam. Exclusive going on. Okay, who we going to talk about next? Okay. All right, y'all ready? I know y'all want to write this down. Be like, yo, VACAY said this is the person, so look out for him, right? All right, so the next person that's going to be coming to the season, let me make sure we don't know her already. Okay, so the next person we got is Maria, all right? Girl named Maria. And it says a regular at the queer hotspot Plum Bar. Maria has learned how to be comfortable in her own skin despite a disapproving family. So Maria, do you think Maria might be connecting with your girl Juke? You know, it said the queer hotspot Plume Bar. So you think this is going to be the new love interest of Juke? This girl named Maria. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Let me see who else we got. Of course, we know Jessica. Boo, Jessica. Are we going to see Jessica again? I hope not. We talked about Amber. Amber is Gerald's daughter. We already talked about Amber. Let me see. Is there anybody else? I swear there was somebody else that I didn't say last time. We know Quan. I told you about Imani. You know about Aisha. And again, this is just additional characters. Yeah, I think that was it. Maria and everybody else y'all kind of know already. Right? Everybody else y'all kind of know. Again, Phil Russo. We haven't seen Phil Russo yet. Phil Russo is the mob boss that replaced Sal Baselli, so we waiting on him. Maybe he'll show up in this episode or maybe episode 4, because by then I think Unique will be on the run, just taking people out, and we're going to get back. And I think Unique probably in 4 or 5 is going to reveal himself. He's going to get his chains on, right? He going to rob Rock, and he's going to rob all these places, take down all these people, get his money up, get a crew together. Then he's going to get his shines on, and then he's going to come back to being, Unique. Or is he going to be a new name? Is he going to go under a new name? What's that name, Miss Larry? What's that name, Miss Larry? I'm telling you, it's about to happen. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Let me see, y'all. And Max says, Rod could be telling him she going look. Yeah. You said that already. So yeah, man, that's it right there. Those are all the picks that I got. Of course, we're going to see this in a couple of hours. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, make sure you come through to the live first reactions right after we air, right after Raising Kanan episode 3 airs. Right after Raising Kanan episode 3 airs, we're going to do a first reaction. Why? Why Breeze? Why Breeze, aka Breeze Lamar? Because that's your name? Because you took the name Breeze? You officially took the name Breeze, so now Unique can't be Breeze? Okay. Come on, Breeze. All right, yeah. So Unique gonna come back. Phil Russo, he may hook up with Phil Russo. You know what I'm thinking? You know how Stefano has Marv doing his dirty work now, right? What if Phil Russo, the guy that's replacing Sal Baselli, and I think we're going to see Sal Baselli's wife too. She's going to be in this in season 4. What if Phil Russo hires Unique to go and try to take out Marv and take out Stefano and his crew? Right? Because again, remember, she said, that's right. That's cute. Remember, right? Remember what Stefano said. He said, yeah, you know, these guys are made men, so we can't get our hands dirty on each other. It goes against the rules, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it, Marv. So that's why he's getting Marv to do his dirty work. What if Phil Russo, Sal Baselli's replacement, finds Unique taking out all the business or whatever, and then he finds out about him. He meets with Unique, hires Unique to go to try to destroy Stefano's business and get back at Marv, because maybe Unique is going to be like, yeah, oh, Sal was taken out by, you know, Rock's brother. Unique may just be cold-blooded on some like, yeah, I know who took out Sal Baselli. That was Marv Thomas. Yeah, he down with Stefano and them. Yeah. And he's like, yo, I want you to be on a mission. I want you to find this guy, and I want you to take him out. That'd be crazy, dog. That would be wild. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Phil Russo, Unique, Stefano, and Marv, and they just going against each other. You know what I mean? New Jersey against Queens, New York. That'll be wild. Again, we just kind of speculating over here, but it is what it is, family. It is what it is. All right, family, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Appreciate y'all. Look, you already know we got a lot of stuff going down. Thank you for everybody for coming through. Breeze, M Mac, let me see who else. M Mac, Air Maxwell, just going through it. Jay Alexandria, thank you for coming through. Let's see who else came through. A couple other people came through. Noah Angel came through. Thank you for coming through. Teresa Petty came through. Thank you for coming through. Stephen Harris came through. Salute. Queens Nation in the building. Monique 69 Ways came through. NL Hancock came through. And yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching the replay, definitely put hashtag replay for your boy. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Again, this was Final Predictions. What it looked like. I will see you guys after episode 3 airs. If you are still up, come through. Brees, I know you still gonna be up. You usually up. And Mac, you be up too. I don't know how late you be up, bro. Definitely come through. We gonna chop it up. All right. I'm gonna see y'all soon. All right. Till next time. Salute.